Morning. Our life is about memories. Our life is about memories. I have so many. I don't want to forget some, maybe because I don't want to. I'd like to tell you a story about two young boys. One I'll call Jackie, age 17. He became a sailor. Eventually became a Navy corpsman, and thank God he did. The other one I'll call Joe. He went in the military at age 21 and found himself a Marine. Jackie and Joe met in a country called Korea, where there was a terrible war going on. Jackie got there a couple of months before Joe and was the first one Joe met in Korea. He said to Joe, "I'm your corpsman, Jackie Kilmer. If you get wounded, just call for Doc. I'll try to stop the blood." I was that young Marine. Joe's assigned weapon was a 68-pound flamethrower. Jackie and Joe shared the same bunker and became very close friends. Jackie's job was to cure. Joe's job was to kill. Although at first he did not know if he could. He had doubts that he could fill the combat boots of any of those brave Marines he had heard of fighting and dying in World War II. It was not long before Joe found out in his first battle he went out with Jackie, who had a little black bag full of life. He watched Jackie save dozens of Marines. He knew then he had the courage and strength to be a Marine. Marines are crazy, but they're good. Jackie and Joe would share the same bunker, sleeping in a cold dirt floor, trying to eat K rations by heating them on candles that Joe's priest would send him every week or 10 days. The candle would warm the can of beans, sausage patties, and corned beef hash that a dog wouldn't eat. In a quiet time, they would talk about their families back home. Doc ended up treating Joe 3 times. One time he was knocked down by a shell. Lying on his back, he was pinned down by his flamethrower. A Chinese soldier came at him with his bayonet. Joe said he still sees the face and smells the garlic on his breath. Joe was able to turn, and instead of getting it in the heart, he got it in his left arm. With the sawed-off shotgun taped to the arm of the flamethrower, he swung around and gave him both barrels. Something down, he bleeding very badly. Joe was about to fall asleep. He got weaker. He heard a familiar voice. "Wake up, Marine. God doesn't want you yet." Jackie carried Joe into a bunker and closed the wound. Joe's 4-inch scar on his left arm shows the bill. That night, Jackie gave Joe 71 more years of life. Jackie came home 5 weeks later, covered with an American flag. He was sent to another battle, being attacked, where he saved dozens of Marines. In the battle, he was wounded. While being treated, he heard the cry of Doc outside many times. He was wounded and hurt. The sergeant told him, "You go out there, Jackie, you're gonna die." Jackie replied, "If I don't go out there, they'll die." Jackie crawled out and treated the Marines. The enemy began heavy shelling. Jackie threw himself over 2 Marines. A shell landed close. Jackie received 18 pieces of shrapnel in his body. The Marines lived. Jackie died. Jackie was the bravest man you ever met. He received the Purple Heart, the Medal of Honor, and Navy Cross. Each year in San Antonio, Texas, the Navy honors Jackie. Knowing the two fought together, the people of San Antonio asked Joe to write about their friendship. This year, the 70th anniversary of his death, a very good friend of Joe's took Joe to the ceremony in Texas. In August of 2022, Joe had a chance to be with Jackie again. First, he spoke at the hospital wing in Kilmer Hall in front of 250 Navy personnel and Navy corpsmen. The next day, Joe spoke at the cemetery where Jackie had slept for 70 years under a blanket of grass. Joe knelt alongside his grave and began to talk. He knew that Jackie heard him. He could almost hear him say, "I knew you would come, Corporal. I'm waiting for you, but don't hurry. I saved you a cloud to sleep on." One more thing, don't forget to bring that candle. John thought to himself that God only made one mistake. He took Jackie too early. Why couldn't God have given Doc half of the 70 years that Jackie gave Joe? Thank you. Questions?
It's beautiful. You've said it all.
Joe, I actually do want to ask you.
Joe.
Why did you choose to write in third person instead of first person? Why did you choose to write in third person instead of first?
I don't write about myself.
Okay,
I write about somebody else. Okay?
I got you.
I don't use I or me. It's he or them.
Thank you.